Welcome, YouTube subscribers. Here we are coming to you live from Sierra Vista Junior High School. Here we are. Review for Chapter 7. When are we having our test, students?
Tomorrow.
Are you sure it's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Are you happy about that? Sad about that?
Maybe. I want out. Huge maybe. Yes. Mom.
Alright, so first thing, oh, come on down. Yeah, what was the code name? I forgot. No code name? Regular name?
His code name. Unknown.
Name, okay. Your name. You are name. Okay, name. What's the first thing we want to do?
First thing we want to do is, we want to distribute the -2 to the 5x and 16
And we want to draw
arrows.
arrows. Okay, so let's put arrows. And then what?
And then multiply.
What do we get?
-10x plus and +16x.
Say it again. -10x plus
16.
right, no x. Okay, awesome. You want to do the next one too? Oh, okay, let's give him a hand. Come on down. What's your code name?
No, that's wrong. It's the number A is wrong. 2 times 16.
That's true. Sorry. Yeah, that's right. We forgot to multiply, didn't we? I'm still half asleep. All right, Mr. Big Shot, come on down. What's your code name? No name. No name is coming from unknown land. From the darkness. From the shadows. Okay.
So,
Help me out here, shadow person.
-3 is draw arrows to the 7 and to the M.
Good. Now what?
And then 7 turns into -21.
-21.
And then M turns into 3M
Okay, so what do I write?
plus 3M.
Plus 3m. Good.
And then you subtract the -4M.
And so that makes, let's move it over here. What does that make? Or are we done?
-1M.
Right. So we combine the m's to make -1m. So we've got -21 minus 1m. And you definitely do not have to write this 1. So it could be just -m. All right. All right. How about number 2? Okay, come on down. Code name? Magnus?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what I was thinking. First you have to do a -4 times -18, which is a +72. Plus the x is 2 because it's negative 0.5. And then
Okay. So, but we do want to write, when we have problems like this, we want to write it out with our substitution. Okay.
this is addition right there.
Yeah. Right. So plus -1/2. All right. That way we can kind of make sure we don't get lost. I know you like to do stuff in your head though. So the first arrow became +72, and the next arrow?
Will become +2
Right. So final answer?
and 74.
Excellent job. Okay. How about I do the next one? That sounds like a great idea. Okay. 12W minus 3W. Is that the right thing to do? It is. 9W and -1. Done. Right? Thanks for clapping for me. I sure do appreciate that. Okay. Bless you. Okay. The total cost for renting a helicopter. Hey, vocabulary. Zoe. What's the constant in this expression? Okay. Who can tell her the constant? Anybody? Say it.
75.
75, that's right. It's the thing that is by itself. Okay, this is the constant, 75. Do you remember the coefficients, young lady? Nah. Okay. Who wants to do the coefficients? Code name? Shrugging shoulders. Okay, go ahead.
Negative 21.
Mm-hmm.
28.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Mm-hmm.
And -4.
Cool. Okay. What about terms? Who wants to do those? Thank you, young lady. All right.
Negative 21.
Good. -21.
3.
3. Do we agree?
Yeah.
I do. Okay.
4xy to the second.
Don't forget the negative. Negative 4x
to
y to the second. So that's a separate one. Let me make sure that's separated. All right. Here we go. 3, and then okay. Next.
the second.
-7.
4ZWQF.
Yeah. For zoo. How many terms total, everybody? 5. Awesome. Good job. It's important to know what a term is. Okay. Now for Chris. You bought tickets to attend high school basketball games and football games. Expression represents total cost of basketball game. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so the hardest part of this problem is how much more? What does that mean? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? It's subtraction. So what are we subtracting from what? Okay, but which are we subtracting from which? Which from which? Okay, what he said was correct. So 8T is the football game, right? And that was less, right? So then we do the bigger one, 9T, minus the smaller one, 8T. 9T plus 25. Now the tricky part is we're going to have to subtract that whole expression here. I'm going to write my capital T since they look like pluses if I don't. Okay. So if we have a negative here, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What's so important to remember here? Mm-mm. No, we have to distribute this as a -1. Remember that? Oh yeah. So this becomes a -8T, and this becomes a -10. Don't forget that. There was a whole section we spent on that. So 9 minus 8 is 1T, or just T. Alright, so let's see. T, and then 25 minus 10 is 15. What happened to my pen there? It went weird for a second. There we go. What if I highlight green on green? Ooh, it works! Yay! Oh, you can see it on my screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
T plus 15. Alright. Any questions? No? You guys sure you want to do this video all the way, or do you want to just work on it on your own? Alright, let's take, here, we'll pause it. Alright, the perimeter. Now when you see perimeter, you're thinking of adding everything together, but they kind of tricked you here. The total of the perimeter is this. And they only give you two sides of the triangle. So you have to find the last side, the missing side. Oh, you guys already answered. How about new people? New people! Alright. I'll do it then. Fine. Alright, so let's add together these two sides. 9x minus 5 and 8x plus 20. Oh, go ahead. Alright, 17x and then negative 5 and positive 20. Sure, fine. Go ahead. Alright, so we added together these two. Now what do you think we do? Subtract that from the total. Very good. 24x minus 20 and then minus this whole thing. That didn't come out too good, did it? I'm going to do this. There we go. Now I have more room. Alright, what do you guys see that we have to be careful about? The minus. So we have to do what? Distribute that negative. So let's see. So we're going to distribute this negative, multiply times both. And we get a negative 17x and a negative 15. So that makes 7x. No, minus 35. Now, you might think to yourself, hey self, I wonder if that's really correct. How could you see if that's really correct? That's right, you check your answer. And that's very highly recommended from Mr. Pass and other math teachers. Right? Of course. So, let's do that. So we're going to add together 9 plus 8 plus 7. That should make 24, does it?
Yes.
Okay. And then how about negative 5 and negative 20 and negative 35? Does that make negative 20? He says it does. It does. So therefore, even if you were not quite sure about this, if you check, this whole distributing the negative thing, then if you check your answer, you would be SURE. Sure. Yay! Okay, number 9. Greatest common factor. Anybody? Go. 2.
You can't do it.
Okay, so yes. Now they're not like terms, but we're not talking about like terms. We're talking about factoring. Okay, if you thought the answer was 2, you are incorrect. It's 2 and x and z. Alright? We're talking about factoring. We're talking about the greatest common factor. What can we take out of 54 and 22? 2. Is there an x in common? Yes. Is there a z in common? Yes. Okay, this is like that quiz we took where you're factoring taking something out. Remember?
Yeah. Yes.
He does. Alright, there we go. Simplify. Hey, I know how to do this. How do we do it? Distribute the negative again. Alright, so now we have negative 3x and we have positive 10. So x minus 3x, negative 2x, 6, and positive 10, 16. Any questions? Indeed, they are not. All right. So, negative 17x squared, positive 6y, minus negative 7x minus 10. All right. Except I didn't mention the quantity in front of these things. Who wants to try that? Cool. Come on down. Come on down. Do you have a code name? Okay. Come on down.
First distribute the x. I mean, not the x, the negative.
Right. So we distribute a negative here. Let me actually move that so that we can have our arrows. And that's the final answer. So I'll highlight it. Okay. So distribute here and here, correct? Okay. What do we get?
So that makes positive 7x
Mm-hmm.
plus 10.
Cool.
And then the in front of it in parentheses is 17 or negative 17x squared
Mm-hmm.
plus 6y.
Mm-hmm. And
And since there's no like terms, then
she didn't fall for the trap, did she? Excellent job, young lady. No like terms, so that's your answer. All right, very good. All right, and the difference on this problem is what? Right, so there's an addition, so we don't need to worry about distributing a negative. And since there's no like terms, yeah, we just kind of leave it alone, but you wouldn't want to write it with parentheses. Hey, that wasn't fun. Okay, there we go. Crazy computer. Alright, so I'm just kind of using whiteout. Hey, there we go. So that would be your answer. However, if it asked you to do it in standard form, what would you do? You would change the order. You would want to have variables in alphabetical order. Yeah, negative 7x, positive 6y, and negative 10. Alright, moving on, moving on. We're almost done. Is that exciting or what? No. Alrighty then. Alright, who wants to do this one? Who wants to do this one?
your problem is not complete.
Okay, come on down. What's your code name? Sans. As in, not something?
It's a character from a video game.
Okay, sans. Actually, sans means without. That's what that word means. Alright, anyways. Go ahead.
Alright, so what I would do is I would like divide out so that like we have like or the like order, so like we put all the B's in one group and then so to make it easier to see.
Okay,
So
so you're looking for the...
like terms?
Yes, so what are the like terms?
Like terms are negative 10b,
Mm-hmm.
positive 19b,
Mm-hmm. What else?
negative 11xy,
Mm-hmm.
negative 10xy,
Mm-hmm.
negative 5x. No.
And that's it.
Yes.
Okay, good. So then we add them together.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, for the xy's, it would be 21xy. Wait.
Adding, subtracting.
Oh, negative 21xy.
Correct. Negative 21xy.
And then negative 3x.
Mm-hmm.
Then plus b to the second.
Mm-hmm.
Then 9b.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should have put plus 9. You didn't tell me that. Gosh. Okay.
Then negative 5xy to the second.
Mm-hmm. All right. And standard form, we would put them in alphabetical order, but they didn't ask us for that, so it's okay. Alrighty then. Moving on, moving on. Okay. Simplify. So let's see. What do we have here? Common terms. Like terms. X squared and negative 6x squared. Yeah? Okay, that makes negative 5x squared. Don't forget, this is a positive 1. Don't forget that, don't forget that, don't forget that. Okay, then we have to combine the 7x and the 5x, so we've got positive 12x, and then we still have positive 19. Are we having fun or what?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, so perimeter, this one's not too hard. What do you think? How do we do it? We add 5 plus 7 plus 4. Correct. 16x and 15 negative 26 negative 1. Negative 12. Yep. That's it. So all we did was add. We're finding the perimeter, so we add them all together. Bless you. Alright, now I changed this problem because this is weird, very strange. Why? No. So we're going to change it just to 10 here. Cross off the 50 cents. Alright, what's this? How do we factor? What is the greatest common factor? 10 times. Correct. Good job. Make sure that young man gets points. Have you been doing all the points? Okay. Let's give a big thank you to our points person working so hard on this. Do you have a code name? He doesn't have a code name. You have to have a code name. Alright. Factor. I want a factor. What's the greatest factor here? 27, really?
Yeah.
You're right. So 27, that was tricky. I didn't do that on my last period. So it'll be y minus 3 or 2? 3. And who divides 81 by 27? Alright. This one I knew though. This one's 16. Alright. Okay, and then how many times? Uh-oh. I was wrong. It's 16 and x and z. So then we have y, 1y, bless you, minus 4, and that's it. There you go. That was fun. That was math. That was super math fun. All right, bye YouTube.
Bye.